Good morning, ASB. I know everyone's tired today, but let's get pumped up and let's make a balloon arch. We're gonna teach you how to make a double helix. So usually with a double helix, we would use a can pole. So what we usually start off with is our supply. So what do we need to make one? So usually we need some paper to go onto the bottom right here so that the balloons do not get roughed up and pop. We need tape, of course, grease tape. We have the balloons here, we got the microphone, and then we have our string. And so there's different types of string that we have. This is an 80-pound string, so this can hold up to 80 pounds. I like using these on the double helix just to make sure it's all secure. Of course, we have like 30, 40 that's used for string of pearls, which I'll show you guys later. So we're gonna start off with getting our paper, and we're just gonna put it through the top. I usually get like maybe 4 to 5 pieces of paper just to make sure that it's covering everywhere, but we have limited supplies. And now we are going to now pump up the balloons. So we're gonna do that. So we finally finished blowing up the balloons, but now what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie 2 colors together. So sometimes we have 3 different colors, like we could have 2 blacks, a red, and a white. Before I touch any of these, what I want to do is, let me rephrase that. Now we're going to put the string onto the pole. Now, of course, like I said earlier, it usually is a longer pole. So what we have for the double helix is that it's 2 larger bases, and you put them on the ground. I'm just going to show you how to put it on. So we're going to get the blue tape. I'm going to find the end. And what I usually do is I put the string down first, and then I put the tape around it. And then I just do one little thing, and then I do maybe 2. And then next we're gonna make a zigzag. And for the double helix, I do this maybe about 5 times. So we're gonna go around, and then we're gonna make sure that, grip it, make sure it's all good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 2 different color balloons, and we're gonna put them together. And just a reminder, we can't just be putting it like this, otherwise it will fall apart. So we're gonna twist them, maybe about 3 times, so that nice won't fall apart. So now here's the construction part. We're going to put the balloon on the bottom. Make sure it's on the bottom. We're going to twist it. What I usually like to do is I like to make an L. I like to twist it twice around here, and then I go to the other side and twist it twice around here. And make sure that you always have your hand pushed down on here, and you're gonna pull nice and tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. And then to make the double helix, like the DNA, we're going to put it the opposite way. See how it creates this double helix look, and it will keep on spiraling up and go to the other side. So again, you find the string, pull it up, and again, I like to do the L. It's more of a backwards L. So make sure to keep on pulling. So we do 2 around there, 2 around here, and usually on the bases, what I like to do is I like to go to the other balloons that are below, so it creates that tight. So that's basically how we would do the double helix, and of course we would have more balloons going. And then with these balloons, we would usually blow them up with air compressor. It makes it a lot quicker, and we could have a team doing that while people are tying this on here. But just remember, keep it tight, and make sure that the balloons are also the same size. So when people are blowing up the balloons, make sure to have someone checking the balloons so that they are the same size, because some balloons could be like going out here and some are tiny. So make sure there's like a balloon checker. So now we did the double helix. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the string of pearls. Okay, so what you'll need for this is scissors. Your string, of course. This is 80 pounds, but you can get lighter because it's not as heavy. And then you have your blue tape, your balloons, the helium nozzle, and of course, gotta be careful with this guy. The first step, what we're going to do is we're going to make a base. So, okay, the first step what we're gonna do is we're going to make a base. You can usually use this with a cannon pole or just like tape and string on the floor. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. We're gonna make a little mini balloon arch. In previous double helix video, you could do the method where I do the zigzags on the pole and then make a double helix like that, or you can do it like this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your string, you're gonna put it on the ground, and you're going to make a bunch of X's. Make sure that's nice and tight. And you can put the other side there as well. So we have that. So I did like 4 zigzags just to make sure. As you can see, it might come off a little bit, but if it's just going up in string of pearls, it will probably be fine. So now it's the fun part. So what I usually do for this is I keep the roll right here so that it comes out. Usually someone will be holding this end of the string. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna tackle this big guy. So we're gonna unscrew this. So as you can see, here it is. So now we're going to put the nozzle onto the propane tank. It's currently closed, so make sure it's closed when you put it on. And you're going to do it. Make sure it's a little tight, but not too tight that you can't take it off.
It's actually helium.
Did I say propane?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, helium. So as you can see, it won't go on. As you can see, it won't go on. So of course we have to open up the propane tank. Oh my gosh. The helium tank. So we're gonna put it open. And on this little valve right here, it shows how much it's filled, and when it gets to red, it needs to be refilled. So we try to use as much as we can. And now we're going to use the balloons. So to make it work, you're going to get the balloon. You're going to put it over just a little bit, make sure you have a good grip, and then you're going to tilt it. And the thing that you want to do with string of pearls is that you can either do them round or you can do them teardrop. The way to get a teardrop is that you just keep on pulling like this, and see, looks like a teardrop. To put them on, we're going to get the string, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a knot around it. So when you get to this point, you could space them out. So if each other looks too close, if they look too close to each other, you can space them out, but I think they actually don't look too bad. And as you can see, we have a pattern, so we have red and black. Of course, you can do like 3 or 4 if you really want to, but just make sure that whenever you're tying, you keep the pattern going. And then to end it off, of course, we do the same thing on the other side. So we cut it off and we do the same zigzag, but just make sure that you have enough line to do the same zigzag on the other pipe. Now, what we're gonna do is we're going to put this back onto the helium tank. We're gonna close the helium tank so that helium doesn't fly into my face. And then usually I like to empty it out. So you're gonna unscrew it. Make sure to be really gentle with this. You're gonna take it off. Give it to the supplies coordinator. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this back on. Don't put it all the way on because sometimes it gets locked. And there you have it. A string of pearls.
Okay.